Dee, thank you so much. And welcome, everybody. I'm so glad to have you here. And let's see, if you have never been here before, welcome to the family. We're getting to know each other pretty good. And some of you I know like to have your camera on or have it off. It's up to you, it's optional. And remember, when you're doing the class, make it work for you. This is all for you. It's not, you don't have to follow me exactly. You have to just enjoy and go to your own limitations. You have to listen to your body. That's very important. And go where you're comfortable doing. You want to have a good time while you exercise. Exercise is just doing a little bit more than your activities of daily living. So you want to bring your mind into the body when you do this. This helps relax the mind. When the mind's relaxed, the body relaxes. When the body relaxes, you release tension in the body. When you release tension, you have a much freer flow of energy throughout your entire, your vascular and your energetic system. So everything flows really good. And when you're doing the class, you should always remember to have a little bit of water by you, so you can occasionally take sips of water. I love water. It's so good and so refreshing. So you realize you're a self-generating power plant, right? You're electric, and you send electrical signals throughout your body. Electricity flows really good in a wet environment. You need that wetness to conduct electricity, so all the connections are really good. So let's start with 3 heart opening breaths, palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, just give it a nice big stretch. Oh, it feels so good. And exhale, let's do that again. Through the nose, let's inhale and stretch it out. Oh, yeah, and exhale. Today's class is stretch, strength, and balance. Again, inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose or the mouth. Either one you can do, but always inhale through the nose. There's little hairs in the nose that filter out the impurities. Now, with your feet about hip width apart, just look straight ahead and just throw your arms around from side to side. When you get into a side, you push down, you just kind of dip the knees a little bit. So you're pushing, this will put weight into the hip. This helps open the tissue in the hip area. It's a nice little exercise for the hip. It's very mild, but it's called hip opening exercise. And you're also twisting gently the muscles around the spine, so your back starts getting warmed up a little bit. So as you do some of these exercises, the muscles kind of give a little bit better for your back, and the kind of thing flows better. Now we're going to do the same up and down motion, but we're going to bring our arms up to shoulder height. So the outside palm goes face up, the inside palm turns down. So you're kind of always twisting your palm. So your palms face up and you're reaching behind, and the inside palm is face down. So put that in your mindset. And this is, everything I do is designed to help you bring your mind into the body. So you kind of have to think a little bit about what you're doing, or not really think about it, but just be present with what you're doing. You don't have to think about anything. I'll guide you through it every step of the way. You don't have to remember anything. I'm here every class saying the same things. Okay, now we're gonna just stretch a little bit. So I want you to widen the step and bring your arms up high and stretch through the side all the way down to the hip, and then go to the other side and do the same thing. Lift up high and stretch. Again, lift up high and stretch. This feels good. High and stretch. One more time each side. Give it a good stretch. Now the other side, give it a good stretch. And then come to the center. Now with your feet about hip width apart, just kind of, let's bring a little, do a little brainwave vibration. So you're just bouncing the knees and your whole body vibrates. If you're sitting, you can do this class standing or sitting, make it work for you. Ideally, you'll stand, but if you're not able to stand, you do it from a sitting position and just kind of bounce up and down. You're gonna have to move your shoulders up and down if you're sitting. And you might be able to bounce from the hips. I don't know, it's kind of hard to do, but make it work for you. Okay, so now we're bouncing the knees. We're gonna add 4 more things. So we have 5 things going. The next thing we're gonna add is to shake the palms. Shake the palms. So we're bouncing the knees and vigorously shaking the palms. This actually does, not kind of, it does. It stimulates the energy centers that are throughout your body. We have 366 of them, and your signals have to pass through an energy center. If there's a blockage, then you have a train wreck. And so you want to keep moving things around so everything flows smoothly and you're sharp as a tack. Now, let's just a little add. The third thing is wiggle the hips. So we're bouncing the knees, shaking the palms, and wiggling the hips. Okay, I promised you 5 things. So the next thing is to add a little shimmy of the shoulder. Just shimmy the shoulders, shimmy the shoulders. So we're wiggling the hips, bouncing the knees, shimming the shoulders, and then bobble the head, bobble the head. So if you don't have to think about it, just relax and allow yourself to be all shook up.
Okay.
Just let it go. And whatever that feels like to you is perfect. You're just moving around as much as you're comfortable doing.
I think it's.
You don't have to overdo it. This just a really good exercise for the body. Keeps you looking good, keeps your mind sharp, and you'll extend your life significantly as you move the body. Okay, now let's stop. Feel the tingling in your fingers. Oh, mine are tingling a lot. And it's just a simple thing of bringing your mind to feel it. I direct you there because this helps you bring your mind into the body. It's just as simple as that. There's nothing complicated here. All right, now drop the head down and just relax the neck. We're going to rotate the neck. But now when we lift the chin up, we're pulling our whole body up with it. So we'll go to the right first. I'm going to go to the left, so I'm on the same side as you, but you go to your right. So through the nose, that's inhale, bring the chin around. Lift the chin up high, so you're stretching your back, your chest, your abdomen, and then exhale down the other side. So we do everything with the breath. Again, through the nose, that's inhale on the upswing. Just slowly bring your whole body into this and exhale. This is a marvelous stretch for your whole body. One more time around, then we'll reverse through the nose. Inhale on the upswing and just stretch. And then exhale, slowly come down. You're still stretching as you're coming down because there's tension there. When you get to the bottom, let's reverse. So through the nose, the other way, we inhale. And exhale. Oh, I like to exhale through the mouth, but I always inhale through the nose. Through the nose, inhale. And exhale on the downswing. So we're putting our whole body into this stretch. Again, through the nose, inhale. And exhale. All these stretches open up the channels, the pathways throughout your entire body. Lift the head up and just relax. And you just kind of bobble the head a little bit and just move the shoulders around. All right, now let's continue. So let's do some more neck exercises. Let's bring your right ear to the right shoulder. And then extend the left arm and just pull. Okay, you feel a nice stretch. Now, if you'd like to increase this a little bit, you can take the right hand, wrap it around your head, and just put a little pressure there. Now we're in position. We're going to add the breath. Notice my knees are soft, not locked. So let's add the breath. Inhale, reach out and stretch and pull, and exhale, hold it right there. Again, inhale, reach and pull just a little more, and exhale, hold it. One more time. Inhale, just a tiny little bit more. Now, when we exhale, just kind of release, and then just bobble the head a little bit. Ooh, shimmy the shoulders, and just relax. Keep the legs out for a second. Let's do the other side. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Extend the right arm, so you're pulling on the neck there. You can just stay here. This is fine. If you want to increase it a little bit, you can bring the other hand, wrap it around the head. You can pull up in the ear if you want and just hold it there. Now let's add the breath through the nose. Let's inhale, pull and stretch a little more, and exhale, hold it. Again, inhale just a little more, and exhale, relax into the stretch. One more time. Inhale, pull and stretch just a little more. Now when we exhale, slowly come out of this, and then just gently bobble ahead. Just get everything back to normal. You move the shoulders around, kick the legs out. Let's do some more neck exercises. Take the right hand and wrap it, put it behind the neck. We're going to bring our elbow across and down, and we'll look behind us. So for position. So inhale, we start with an inhale, and then exhale into position. Now hold it here. We breathe. Inhale and exhale. And look a little bit harder behind you. Through the nose. Inhale. And exhale, just feel that stretch all the way down through your waist. One more time, inhale. And exhale, looking harder. You can feel it through your back, your waist. Now when you inhale, slowly come up. And exhale. Remember not to overdo these. I kind of sound excited in this because I really am, but it's a lot of fun. Let's do the other side. So inhale and exhale across and down and look behind you. Knees are bent a little bit. Then we'll add the breath through the nose. That's inhale, reach and pull a little bit more, and exhale into the twist. Just relax into that. Again, inhale and exhale. When I say relax into that, you're just kind of releasing and putting a little more pressure there. Again, one more time. Inhale, pull around, and exhale into the twist. Now when you inhale, slowly come up this time. And exhale, just relax, drop the arm down and just kind of gently bobble the head, shift the shoulders. And just wiggle the hips this time, kind of get the waist back into action here. All right, now let's try a little forward bend. So we can take the palms in front of the abdomen. When you inhale, reach out to the side and exhale into a stretch. Now with the arms outstretched, slowly roll your palms up so you're stretching through the forearm. You can feel it. It's really nice. And then keep lifting up on that inhale. When you get to the top, you roll the palms out. As you exhale with the head up, you just hinge at the hips. You're not curving the back as you come down. And you're just letting the weight of the torso pull on the back of the legs. And just hold it there for a minute. This allows that antagonist action to release the pressure or the tightness there and allow you to come down a little bit further. Now we add the breath. Inhale and exhale. Just relax a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. Again, through the nose, that's inhale. And exhale even more deeply. We're relaxing into that stretch. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Just relaxing a little bit more deeply, keeping the head up, not curving the back. Now when you inhale, slowly come on up. And exhale, just relax. I try to say the same things over and over in every class so you can kind of gently monitor your progress. Kick the legs out a little bit, shake the arms, shin the shoulders, and bobble the head. Okay, let me just see here. We have some rooms open here. I guess this is chat. I'm going to just shut that down. All right, good. All right. Now, I'm going to this time we're gonna it's like a waist rotation, but instead of going like going like this, we're gonna inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. We're gonna come down your right side first. We lock the knees with the feet about hip width apart, and then you stretch through the back of the legs and come up. When you're going down and coming up, you'll feel it in your hips. All right, so inhale up, lock the knees. As you exhale, hinge at the hip and come down. And then as you go across the body, you're feeling a dynamic stretch through the back of the legs. And then inhale up. Now you're feeling it in your left hip, or right hip as you're coming up. And then when you exhale, you feel it in your left hip as you're coming down. And as you go across the body, again, you're feeling a stretch through the back of the legs. And then inhale up. You get a much deeper stretch doing this. And exhale down. Your left hip is affected as you're coming down. And then you're moving it through the back of the legs. As you're inhaling up, your right hip is affected as you're pulling up slowly. Hold it here. We're going to reverse. Now exhale. Let's go down the other way. And just hinging at the hips. So we're not curving the back. You always want to protect the back. And then we're inhaling on the way up. Slowly and exhale. So this actually strengthens the muscles surrounding your hip. And then we through the stretch through the back of the legs and inhale on the upswing. Let's go one more time around as we exhale on the downstroke, keeping the head up, just hinging at the hip, and then stretching through the back of the leg. Well, it feels so good. And inhale up. And exhale, relax. Now kick the legs out. So all this improves your circulatory system. Both your vascular and your energetic system is refreshed and recharged from these stretches. Now let's step forward with the right foot. Put the hands in the hips. Now you can bend the back knee. You want to keep that front knee locked. So we inhale on the way up. Now exhale, just hinge at the hips so we're not curving the back. And yet all this weight comes on one leg this time, not two. So we're just stretching the back of the leg. We're holding it here. You're not, no, don't force it. Just kind of relax with the breath. Now we're going to add the breath. So through the nose, let's inhale and exhale. Just relax into that stretch for the back of the leg. We'll do two more through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Just allow yourself to take down a little bit more. Hold it here. Inhale and exhale a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the leg. Now, when we inhale, slowly come on up. The slowness is good. Slowness is great. And exhale, relax. And that's what develops strength and coordination and balance in the body when we do things slow. Okay, let's go to the other side and do the same thing. Stepping forward, hands on the hips. Inhale up and exhale. You can bend the back knee to lower yourself down. And just hold it here. Now just feel that nice, gentle stretch in the back of the leg. Don't overdo it. It should be kind of like feeling good. Now through the nose, let's inhale and exhale. Just relax a little bit more into that stretch. You don't have to overdo it. Just enjoy the stretch. One more time. Inhale and exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the leg. Let's add one more breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale, just relaxing a little bit more deeply into that stretch. Now, when we inhale very slowly, come on up, take your time. And exhale, just relax. Okay, that's great. This helps improve your balance. So in time, right now, it might feel a little bit awkward, but time, everything starts to improve as we do this. All right, now I want to bring up a chair at this point. So we're going to use a chair as a crutch to hold on to, because we're going to do some things that we just need the chair to kind of help support our balance. Because some of these things are difficult to do without holding on to something. Now you can use a chair or a table or the wall. So whatever works for you works for me. I want you to stand with the legs in the back of the chair if you have a chair here. And we're going to take our inside leg, the one closest to the chair leg, and step back. So inhale and exhale, step back. Now, this is a warrior pose. So some of you may not need to use the chair, and that's fine. If you need to, it's right here to hold on to. Both knees are locked, palms are in front of the abdomen. Then inhale, reach out to the side, hold it here, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up slowly and inhale, lift up. Now, when you exhale, the arms are over the head, but you bend the front knee and just sink into the stretch. So you're stretching the back leg. And just hold it there for a moment. Now let's add the breath. So when you inhale, just lift up through the abdomen, stretch, keep those elbows as straight as you can. And exhale, hold it right up there again. Inhale, lift up and straighten those arms as much as you can. And exhale, hold it. Inhale, lift up, feel the stretch through the abdomen, your lower back maybe, the left side, the right side. And then exhale, slowly come down. And then step in. Just take a moment, kick the legs out, just relax, shake the arms up, shim the shoulder, wiggle the hips, and bobble ahead. Now standing again with the back leg of the chair. We're going to step back with the outside leg this time. And again, the chair is here to support us. So you can step back. Nice wide step. Now, if you have a narrow stance, it'll challenge your balance. So if you step a little wider, it'll help support your balance. So if you want it to be challenging, you have it very narrow. So I might adjust mine behind a little bit to even make it more difficult, or I might step out to make so you have a better base of support. So kind of make it work for you, wherever it's comfortable. Palms in front of the abdomen, knees are locked. So inhale, reach out to the side, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up slowly as you inhale, lift up through the abdomen. Keep the elbows straight, and then exhale, bend that front knee, and just sinks. You're stretching that back leg, maybe the inside of the thigh you feel, and hold it here. Now, I'm going to add the breath and stretch a little deeper. So when you inhale, lift up and stretch, hold it here, and exhale, just keep your posture. Again, inhale just a little bit more, lifting up, and then exhale, hold it right where you've achieved. One more time through the breath. Inhale, lift up a little bit more. And then exhale, just relax right where you are and start coming down. And then step in. Take a moment to kick the legs out, shake the arms, shift the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now let's work on the some heel lifts. So again, you want to, the chair's right here to hold on to. We're basically going to stand on one leg. You might want to find it better to come behind the chair, so you can stand behind the chair when you do this. And let's take the take your right leg this time and lift it up. And we're going to lift the left heel up. We're going to do 3 sets, but we're going to hold it up for a count of 10. So inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. Again, through the nose. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. One more. Inhale up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it down. Now bring the other foot down and kind of take a moment, take a break, kick the legs out, shake the arms and the shoulders, and bobble the head. Okay, now let's do the other one. This time we'll bring the left foot up. And 3 sets for the right. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. Again, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. One more time. Inhale up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it down and just relax the body. Kick the legs out, just kind of shake it out, bring everything back into balance, shift the shoulders and bobble the head. Now we're going to do both heels at the same time. So you may not need to hold on to a chair this way, it's up to you. Kind of play with it a little bit. So inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly bring it down. Again, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly lower it down. One more time. Inhale up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it down. Then just take a moment to kick the legs out. Shake the arm, shift the shoulder, and bobble the head. Now we're going to do a modified push-up. So use the back of your chair or a table or the wall. And step back far enough if you're behind a chair or facing a wall. You want to keep the back straight, lock the knees, and we're going to lower the chest down for position. So we want to inhale and exhale into position. Then we begin with an inhale while you're down here, and then exhale, push up, then inhale, come down. Exhale, push up, and inhale makes 2. Exhale, push up, and inhale makes 3. Exhale, push up, and inhale, number 4. Exhale, push up, and inhale, number 5. 5 more. Exhale, push up, and inhale makes 6. You don't have to do all 10. Exhale, and inhale. 3 more. Exhale, and inhale. Last 2. Exhale, and inhale. 1 more. Exhale, and inhale. Then exhale up and inhale, relax. And now shake the arms, shin the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now we're going to sit down in the chair and do some gluteal amnesia relief exercises. So sitting up straight, put the shoulders over the hips, knees over the ankles, and put your hands on the knees. We're just going to bring our head and lift up with the head and bring the behind up just a few inches and then settle it back down. We're going to go kind of slow. And we always inhale through the nose. And by this time, you probably definitely want to exhale through the mouth because, like me, you're probably getting warmer. So through the nose, that's inhale up 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly bring it down. Through the nose, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly bring it down. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly bring it down. That's 3. We're going to 10 through the nose. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly. That's a number 4. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly. We got 5 more. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, lower down. Number 6. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly. We got 3 to go. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly. There's 2 more. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly. Come on, 1 more time. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, slowly. Come on down. Let's relax a second. If you have water, you can take a sip of water. And we're just going to relax for just a couple of minutes. Salute. Have I told you lately how much I love water? Knowing what the benefits are and how good it is for you. You know, I drink a lot of water. And I have a good diet too, so I have plenty of mineral content in my body from my diet. Diet is very important, and water is an important part of your diet. Sit up straight with the shoulders over the hips, knees over the ankles. Let's catch our breath for a moment. Just relax the arms behind, the palms behind the knees, and look down to the earth. Or if you're comfortable to close your eyes, just go ahead and close your eyes and let's just connect with the present moment. Let your body take all the breath it needs. Watch your body though, just be present. So just be with your body, just be observant. And you're observing the body expanding as you're drawing the breath in. And when you're exhaling, you're just completely relaxing. You're just mindful of that relaxation as you exhale. When you're inhaling, you're aware of the body, the tension that draws in as you take in that big, brief breath. And when you exhale, you're completely relaxing. But let your breathing be natural and comfortable. Right now, you're probably taking large breaths because your body's calling for more oxygen. And the muscles, they love the oxygen. Your whole body loves the oxygen. All the cells in your body loves the oxygen. So you're wondering, why do the cells love the oxygen so much? Well, when you take a breath into the body, you bring in these wonderful oxygen molecules. And, you know, when the scientists take a look and dissect an oxygen molecule, they keep looking, they can understand it pretty good, but they know there's some actual energy in the oxygen molecule. But the energy they can't really put their arms around. They can't see a physical shape to it, but they know it's there. So now the scientists, they call it the light particle, and some of them call it a God particle. So this energy is circulating through your body, and it's through your bloodstream. That's where it goes into, and it goes into the cells throughout your body. It's carried into all the cells. And these light particles, or God particles, are like little tiny bits of light particles, light, like a light bulb light that's just illuminating. And when it goes into a cell, it's like walking into a room and turning on the light switch. That entire cell is flooded with light energy, which blows away the darkness, which is stagnation and anything that's not healthy, which we blow out in the form of carbon dioxide. And this is the body's way of continuously repairing, restoring itself. So some people think it's like, there's little angels inside your body, and they have they're gathering these light particles into their quiver or their bag of tricks. They carry like a broom on their back, and they go into a cell and they sweep the cell clean, and they deposit a light particle. And this energy within your cell starts to radiate. And it blows away the darkness, of course, but this radiant energy starts to light up. And you've probably heard of some people say, well, there's an aura around people. We have this aura of energy. And this is the cells radiating. And all collectively, the trillions of cells in a body are radiating this wonderful energy. Well, anyway, this is the energy that restores and repairs you and keeps you operating efficiently. So you listening to me has actually helped you relax the body because you've been mindful of what you're doing, and that releases tension in the body, is able to quickly and generously restore itself. And that's why you're starting to feel very refreshed right now. I invite you to open your eyes. Clasp your hands in front of your abdomen. So when we inhale, bring the clasped hands up to our chest. Let's roll them forward as we exhale with the shoulders over the hips. We extend the arms out and do a stretch. One more breath. Inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Now when we inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up, stretch. One more breath. Inhale, stretch through the sides, the abdomen. And then exhale, slowly lower the palms down. I feel so good now. Now take the right hand to the left knee as we inhale, reach around behind and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, let's twist a little more deeply and exhale, spinning around to the other side. So inhale and exhale into the stretch. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply and exhale. Come on back to our starting position. Wow, I feel great. Exercise gives your body great energy, and it's so good when everything is flowing good. The body, I've been drinking some water like you, and we're all just kind of we're working. Everything is working really good right now, and that's really a good thing. And that's why we like to exercise. So it's so important to exercise. The hardest part to exercising is to show up and do it, because our mind is like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this today, but you have to overcome that. Like, who's the boss here? That spirit within you is the real boss. So your body, your mind, they're here to serve you, that wonderful spirit within you. And you have to have, allow yourself to just kind of see and identify that spirit. And it's always here. And if you're ever wondering where it is, just take 3 deep breaths and get into the moment and be very present with what you're doing. And here you are. All right, now let's start with our legs a little bit. We're going to take our right knee and right arm and lift it up into a stretch. And then we'll do the left. We'll do a set of 6. And then we'll do both knees at the same time, starting with the right side. Here we go. Through the nose. Inhale, give it a good stretch. And then exhale. Come on down slowly. Other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch. And then exhale. Let's do the other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch. And then exhale over to the left. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, makes 2 times. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, other side. Inhale, up and stretch, and then exhale, slowly come down. That makes 3. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, slowly bring it down. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. That's 4. We have 2 more. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. We got 1 more to do. Inhale, stretch, and then exhale down. Other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Now we're ready to do both at the same time. But to really get ready, you probably got to scooch up in your chair a little bit, because you need to pivot on your behind. If you're back too far back, that will stop you from having a good pivot. And you just can't get those legs up, knees up without a good pivot. So we can do it freestyle, or you can hold on to the side of the chair. The important thing is for your core, it's core exercise, is to get the knees up. All right, I'm going to do it freestyle. So through the nose, let's inhale up. 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly. Oh, bring it down slow. Okay, we got 5 more. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale very slowly. Come on down. Okay, 4 to go. Inhale, stretch, and then exhale. Ah, that's so good. 3 more. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Oh, 2 more to go. Through the nose, inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, I feel so good in this stretch, and then exhale, slowly come on down. All right, good. Now, that's so good. All right, now let's bring our right foot up. And we're going to push the toes forward and stretch. And you keep the shoulder over the hip so you're not leaning forward. You don't want to pull on your lower back. You just want to sit up straight, and then you want to pull on the upper back, the upper part, that scapula that wraps around your shoulder blade. Your scapula is your shoulder blade, and there's a muscle that wraps around it. You want to massage that a little bit by stretching it first. Okay. Then we pull the toes back, put the palm on the shoulder, lift the elbow up so you're stretching underneath the leg and down through the side. Okay, we got 5 more. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 4 to go. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 3 more. Push the toes forward, give it a good stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 2 more. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 1 more. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Now let's come to the center. We're going to rotate the ankle and the shoulder 6 times each way. Toes to the inside first. Again, we want to massage that muscle that wraps around that shoulder blade in the back. So let's go. Inside. 1, pull out in your arm. 2, 3, can you feel your back? Upper part. 4, 5, and 6. Now let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now bring the foot down just for a moment. That's well, let it rest. And massage your thigh. The upper part underneath. Kind of put some pressure around to spruce your circulation, and it just feels good. Okay, now take your finger and just poke at every little nook and cranny. You just kind of massaging all the tissue around there. There's not a lot of blood or too much muscle in that area. This is all the muscle supporting the joints. Okay, we're going to come down the front of the leg, the shin, and take both hands, and you're just going to hinge at the hips so you don't curve the back as you push down the front of the leg with pressure. Now this is affecting now pull up, this affects the fascia, the connective tissue that connects the skin to the bone. Now we're going to the sides, it's a little meatier, and again, hinging at the hips so we're not curving the back as we come down, and then slowly pull up. And then both hands onto the medius part of the calf behind you. And then pull up. Now gently sweep the leg. And as you come down, again, hinge at the hips, you're not curving the back. Okay, now let's bring this right leg up and shake it all about the arms, legs, and fingers. I want you to count loudly with me to relieve any stress and also breathe out the mouth. Counting loudly is really good. So we'll do it as a group. We'll count from 10 backwards. Ready? Begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. I hope you were able to shout that out because it's really good energy for doing that, and it increases the intensity of your exercise. Let's do the same thing with the other side. Push the toes forward and stretch. Remember, keep the shoulder over the hips so you're pulling on the muscle that wraps around your scapula. And then pull the toes back, palm on the shoulder, elbow up so you're stretching down through the side and underneath the leg. Okay, 5 more. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 4 to go. Push the toes forward and stretch. Oh, it feels so good. Come on back, elbow up, 3 more. Push the toes forward to stretch, make it feel good. Come on back, elbow up, 2 to go. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 1 more time. Push the toes forward to stretch. Come on back, elbow up. Now come to the center. We're going to rotate the ankle and the shoulder 6 times each way. Toes to the inside first. Remember to pull on the back, on the upper part. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go the other way. We're pulling on the upper back because we get little trigger points in there sometimes. 2, 3, and this takes those knots right out. 4, 5, 6. Bring the foot down and take both hands and vigorously massage your thigh. With pressure, come underneath. all around the knee. Okay, then come down with both hands, hinge at the hip, so we're not curving the back. And then with pressure, pull up, scrape up, yeah. Okay, now down the outside, all this stuff is done to improve your overall circulation. Pull up. Okay, now the back of the leg, so we're just spending time with our body, just getting into ourselves so everything flows really good. Okay, now let's bring this left leg up and shake it all about with our arms, legs, and fingers. Let's count loudly from 10 backwards to increase the intensity of the exercise and to get rid of any stagnant energy that we might have in the body. From 10 backwards, ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's good. Now we get to do both at the same time. So bring both feet up, push the toes forward and stretch. Pull on your back, sit up straight. Put the palms of the shoulders, pull the toes back and elbows up, stretching through the back. Okay, 5 more. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 4 to go. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 3 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbows up. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. 3 more, 2 more. Push, pull up. 1 more. Push, pull up. Come to the center. Rotate the ankle 6 times each way. Toes to the inside first. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the opposite way, pulling on your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the feet down, take both hands and vigorously massage both thighs at the same time. Lifting up one leg to get underneath so you get everything going. Real good rubbing all around the knees. Putting your finger in every little nook and cranny around the knee. Now we're going to hinge at the hip when we come down to push down on top of the shin. So we're affecting the fascia and then pulling up. We have fascia throughout the entire body, not just this area. Push down, fascia connects everything to everything throughout your entire body, and pull up. Now go to the inside. Sometimes the fascia gets restricted in flow, pull it up, and this helps relax and release any blockages. Push down with the head up and pull up. Okay, now then just gently sweep the legs. When you come down, just hinge at the hip. Now let's bring both legs up and shake them all about with our arms, legs, and fingers, counting loudly to breathe out the mouth from 10 backwards. Ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that feels so good. All right, now sit up straight. Let's just catch our breath for a second. And look down to the ground or close your eyes for a second and just relax. And just bring your mind's awareness to your breathing. So when we're inhaling, we're aware of the body expanding. When we exhale, we can feel the body relaxing. Let the body take whatever breath it needs. You're like me, my body's calling for a lot more oxygen right now. And this is the body's process of helping itself restore and repair itself back to its state of perfect health, rebuilding, re-energizing. And all the exercise we've done is open up the system so everything is flowing really, really good. So in conjunction with a relaxed mind, we've been able to release tremendous tension in our body. So everything flows really good, both through your vascular and your energetic system or your nervous system. So when we send a signal from point A to point B, speaking about the nervous or energetic system or your chi energy, we need to allow a free flow of energy and remove any blockage. So what's happening is when the energy travels through your body, it has to pass through an energy center. So think of an energy center like an intersection in a street. If there's you have to wait for the light to go green, and you want to make it so all the lights are green when you're sending signals. So there's a lot going on here. And if there's two cars collide in the middle and create a blockage, well, that blockage has to be cleared, and it takes some time. And maybe you have to go around the blockage right there. It takes a little extra time, or even take a detour and go some other way, because you got to get that signal to where it needs to go. So the whole idea is to shake things up a little bit so everything is flowing good. The red lights are doing what they're supposed to do, and the green lights allow you to go just the way they're supposed to go. And that's the way the body is working. And that's why you're absolutely perfect in every way. Okay, I want you to take a little tapping routine. So let's start tapping the top of our head. Again, this tapping exercise does a couple of things. It stimulates the connective tissue throughout our body and go to the top of the head, which improves your overall circulation throughout your entire body. Come down behind, and also you help bring blood into these areas that weren't getting much action. And the blood is what brings the energy and the nutrients to restore you back to your state of perfect health. Okay, now come behind the ears. Now, if you're wearing glasses, you might want to slip them off for a moment, because we're going to be coming around the eyes. So on top of above the ears, there's some, kind of like it's a little muscle, but it's on the bone, but there's muscle surrounding that area, and all around the temples. There's definitely some muscle in there, and this is kind of relaxing the tissue throughout that area. Now all around the forehead, all around the forehead, and all around the eyebrows. Okay, stay seated, all around the eyebrows. Okay, now go to the outside corners of the eyes, and then just come down to the eye sockets. On top of the eye sockets, come straight down below the nose on the upper level of the gum line of the teeth, and come up to the back, and then come back down to the front, jump down to the lower level, and come up to the back, and then back to the front. Then all around your chin, your chinny chin, all around the chin, all around the chin. Come underneath the jaw, and then just come right underneath the jaw, and to where behind the jaw, there's some soft tissue below the ears there. This is glandular. Okay, now we're going to do what they call scrunchy face and open face. So scrunchy face is when you make a really tight fist, and scrunchy face as tight as you can. Just scrunch it up. You want to squeeze the nose, squeeze the eyes, squeeze the forehead, squint everything. Okay, and then on the count of three, we're going to do just the opposite. It's called open face. And you could make a sound and stick your tongue out. I don't know if you're able to unmute yourself, but if that's permissible, you might have been able to do that. I'm not sure. If you can't, you can't. We'll get you next time. Okay. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Okay, again, yeah, I heard some of you. That's really good. Give it a tight squeeze, really tight. Okay. All right. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Okay, good. Again, really tight. Okay, when we do open face, you can stick your tongue out. It really gives a good stretch in the face, and the sound helps increase the stretch. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now just relax for a second, and you can close your eyes for a moment and just feel the face. All right. Now let's take our right arm and the thumb up and extend it, and drop the head down to the left, and take the left hand and tap right up where the shoulder is connecting to the neck. So you can stay seated right there, right in there. This sends shock waves down into the lungs. It's good for clearing the lungs. Then on top of the shoulder. Okay, then we go on top of the bicep, top of the forearm. All right, come on down the forearm. This kind of hurts a little bit because I'm a little damp from perspiration. Wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, the karate chop, and lower wrist. So this stimulates the connective tissue, brings blood to the surface of these areas, which is very good and restorative. Elbow, it's good for your complexion. Throughout the entire body. Okay, I do the tricep, and armpit. It helps release negative emotions if you want to counter the good positive emotion. There's a technique for that. come on to the upper part of the chest. We won't go into that now, but it's just good for you. You just, I think you just simply feel positive when you're doing it. That's a good release. Okay. All right, other side. Oh yeah, right down into the lungs. Makes me want to cough. Okay, now come on, top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the bicep, top of the forearm, top of the forearm. Start coming down the forearm to the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky to the karate chop, lower wrist. Start coming up the forearm to the elbow. Now do the tricep, armpit. Okay, now let's do the upper part of the chest. Now, I want you to follow me. It's a great way to relieve stress and also breathe out the mouth and get rid of any stagnant energy. When I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha ha, you go ha ha. So whatever I say, you do. And let yourself relax at the end and go into a laughter with me, okay? Ready? Me first. Ha!
Ha!
Ha! Ha ha!
Ha!
Ha ha ha!
Ha!
Ho!
Ho!
Ho ho!
Ho! Ho!
Ho ho ho!
Ho! Ho!
Hee! Hee hee! Hee haw!
Hee haw!
Hee haw haw!
Hee haw!
Hee haw
Silly.
Laughter is actually like a little bit of laughter like that intense. It's like doing a whole class all by itself. I mean, just that little bit is so intense. It's so good for your circulation. Come on down to the abdomen. This is a homework assignment for you to do. Just tap your abdomen a little bit every day. Go over to your left side. Your left side. I can't mirror teach this, so I have to go to my left. I'm not mirror teaching, so I'm on the opposite side, underneath the belly button. Pull it up your right side, underneath the rib cage. Come down the left side. This is the way your intestines flow. So it's good for your digestion and very stimulating for all the connective tissue throughout all your organs. Okay, now I want you to lean forward and do your lower back, your kidneys, to your tailbone, to your buttocks. Come on down the back of the legs. Take them up the insides. All around the knees. Come up the thighs. Okay, hips. Come on down the outsides of the legs. Come up the front of the legs. Stay at the knees. Come on up again the thighs. Abdomen. Now, if you're standing while you're tapping, slowly sit down. All right, now let's conclude by sweeping down the body. Cross your hands and put the palms on the shoulders. Sweep all the way down to the toes and use a positive affirmation. Just say, it feels so good. Ready? It feels so good. Yeah, let's try that again. It feels so good. Third time, let's say in Korean, it's I shawanada. Ready? I shawanada.